Hello friends, time to do our math e-learning lesson for today. Today's date, if you're watching this, should be Tuesday, April 1st, 2020. And for today's math lesson, the supplies you will need are, you can use a pencil, you can use a marker or a crayon, or maybe you have a dry erase marker. You'll also need some paper, or you can use a dry erase board if you have one. So that's all you need for today is something to write with and something to write on. So my friends, before we left school, you knew that in our math books, we were finished with our topic 11. And now we are moving on to topic 12, which is identifying and describing shapes. So today's lesson is going to be an introduction to our 3D or three-dimensional shapes and a review of our 2D or two-dimensional shapes. So let's start off. So 2D shapes are flat, one-sided shapes. These are shapes you already know. 2D shapes include triangles, squares, circles, rectangles. These are shapes that you can only see one side of. That's a 2D or two-dimensional shape. Our 3D shapes are our solid shapes, and you can see more than one side on those shapes. Those shapes are a cube. This right here, cube. You can see more than one side of this cube. You can actually see all of the sides of the cube if I flip it all around. Cube. Another 3D shape. Cylinder. Cylinder. Here's my cylinder, my nice big orange cylinder. It has a top, it has a round, and it has a bottom. Another 3D shape. Oh, you might know what that is. A cone. You are correct. A cone. A lot of us like to eat what on a cone? Ice cream. You are correct. So cone has an around and a bottom. So more than one side we can see on a cone. And then finally, another 3D shape that I have here in my hand is what we would call a sphere. Now, a lot of you know this as a ball, but the three-dimensional name for this shape is actually a sphere. Can you try to say that with me? Sphere. You're putting your S and your F together. Sphere. Sphere. It might take a little bit of practice, but I'm sure you'll get it. So again, for our 2D shapes or two-dimensional shapes, they're flat. Flat like this piece of paper here. We can only see the front of my piece of paper. It's flat. 2D, flat, you can only see one side of the shape. Triangle, square, circle, rectangle. Our three-dimensional solid shapes, you can see more than one side. Again, more than one side. Like this cube, it has a top, it has a front, it also has a left side, right side, bottom, and the back side right here. So your 3D shape, you can see more than one side. Here's our cone, which everyone loves, a nice tasty ice cream cone. It has a bottom, and it also has a side around. Do you remember what this one was called? Sphere. Sphere. Just like our basketballs, our baseballs, soccer balls. Sphere. And it goes around and around, around and around. And then this one is our cylinder. It has bottom, top, and it goes around. That's our cylinder. Cylinder. So let's go over our three-dimensional shapes again. We have a cone. You can see more than one side. Here's the bottom flat side, and then the side that goes around and around. You have your cube, which has a top, a front, a bottom, left, right sides, and this back side. So that's our cube. And we have our cylinder, our top of our cylinder, the bottom, and then the around and around. All right, and what do our two-dimensional shapes have that you can only see? They only have one side. But a three-dimensional shape, you can see more than one side. Are you ready to draw some shapes? All right, grab your pencil, crayon, marker, paper, dry erase board, whatever you decide to draw with. I'm going to use my dry erase board. And if you plan to save your activities for me to see when we go back to school, make sure to put your name on the top. I'm going to do mine right now. And write as neatly as you can. Take your time. Nice and slow is the way to go. All right, let's draw a two-dimensional square. This one you already know how to draw, because you know a square has how many sides? 4 sides. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's our square. Mine's a little lopsided, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect, does it? No, it doesn't. What's another two-dimensional shape? How about circle? And we're just going to go around. Beautiful little circle. I bet yours looks beautiful too. And let's draw a triangle two-dimensional shape. Up, down, and over. So on my two-dimensional shapes, 2D shapes, I can only see one side of my shape. Just one side of my square, one side of my circle, and one side of my triangle. How do your 2D shapes look? I bet they look really good. All right. I'm going to erase my board so that I can draw some three-dimensional shapes. And three-dimensional means we can see what? More than one side. Let me grab a different color. I'm going to use green this time. All right, now I am not the best at drawing three-dimensional shapes, but I will do my best. All right, 3D shapes. Here we go. Let's try the square first. All right, let's draw one side, down. Let's do the top, over. Let's do the right side, down. And let's go to the bottom and connect. All right, so right now we can see just one side of our three-dimensional cube. Now we're going to draw some other lines to make it look 3D or three-dimensional. So go to your top left corner and draw a little diagonal. Just a little one. Now let's go over here to this right corner. And we're going to draw another diagonal outward. Kind of the same size as your first one. Beautiful. Now let's go down here to this bottom right corner. And we're going to draw the same diagonal, but right here. Same size. Slanted a little up. So we have our left side, our top, our right side, our bottom. And then we have a slanted up, another slanted up, and another slanted up. Now we're going to connect those to make these look like a cube. So let's go to the top of your first slanted and connect. Oh, now we can see two sides. 1, 2. That's already a part of our three-dimensional cube. Where do you think we're going to connect next? Yes. Let's go right here And we're going to connect that side there. And that is your three-dimensional cube that you just drew. Pat yourself on the back. Whoop, whoop. So we can see one side, two sides, three sides. And that's our cube. Do you want to try to draw another three-dimensional shape? I know you could do it. If you want to pick a different color, pick a different color. I'm going to pick blue. Let's draw, how about the cone? All right, so for our cone, we're going to first start off with a little flat oval. Not a wide oval or a circle. We want a flat oval. Kind of like this. How's your look? Good. Good, good, good. Now go to the left side of your oval. Start with part of your letter V. And then go back up and connect to the other side of your oval to complete your V. And that's your cone. Now, can we see more than one side? I think we can. I see one and I see two. And that's our three-dimensional cone. That's beautiful. Let's draw one more three-dimensional shape. Pick a different color if you want. I think I'm going to go with my red. Or no, I'm going to go with my black. All right, let's draw our cylinder. We're going to draw our three-dimensional cylinder. Just like we started off with the cone, we want an oval. Take your time, nice and slow. It's the way to go. And then draw a straight line down for the left side. And draw a straight down line for the right side. Make sure they're the same length. And then we're going to draw another oval, but on the bottom. Connecting that left and right side. Easy peasy, grilled cheesy. And that's our cylinder. Now, can we see more than one side? Yes, we can. I see one, I see two, and I see three. And you just drew your three-dimensional shapes. Beautiful job, good job. Pat yourself on the back. I'm so awesome. You're so awesome. Now again, just to review. Our two-dimensional or 2D shapes are flat and you can only see one side. Triangle, square, circle, rectangle. Star, diamond, those are all 2D shapes. Our 3D or three-dimensional shapes are solid and you can see more than one side. Now let's see which of our three-dimensional shapes you remember. Do you remember what this is called? Do you remember? That's our cube. Cube. Ooh, do you remember what this one is called? Sphere. Good job. Sphere. And this one right here. We all love to eat ice cream on them. This is our cone. Beautiful. And my big orange one? Cylinder. Cylinder. All right, my darlings, you did awesome. And I'm sure your illustrations look great too. Don't forget to put them in the folder so that I can see them when we get back to school. All right, I'm going to pause our video so that I can set up the game that Lucas and I are going to play. Go Team Emmett, go Team Wild Style. Here we go. Okay, my friends. This time Lucas and I are going to bounce ping pong balls into our cups, and whoever gets the most at the end of 60 seconds on my timer will get the point for Team Emmett or Team Wild Style.
Do you want the point for you?
And you can see from our other welcome video, Wild Style from the Skittles separating, classifying, categorizing. Wild Style team has 1 point. Alright, so we have 60 seconds to see whoever can get the most ping pong balls in their cup. And you can only bounce one at a time. And hopefully Teddy Bear will not walk through the video. Alright, Lucas. Are you ready? Let me get my timer. Are you guys ready? Oh, and there's Teddy Bear right there. Alright, get back. Get back. Had to show his cute little face, right? Okay. Are you guys ready? Lucas looks comfy. Are you ready?
No.
This one is Lucas's cup, Team Emmett. This one is my cup, Team Wild Style. Alright, ready? I'm going to hit the timer. And go. Oh, I got two.
I don't know how many I have. This is stressful. I think I have two now. Okay, I think I have like 3 now.
30 seconds. Oh,
I don't know if I'm winning tonight.
it's okay. Oh, so close.
It is.
14 seconds.
One more. Come on.
Oh,
Yes.
Five,
Mine will be able to fit
4,
anymore.
3, 2. Timer. Stop. Time's up. All right. I mean, I guess we can kind of tell who got the most, but we'll count them just to be safe. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Team Wild Style.
Okay. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for Team Emmett.
Team Emmett. Yay! GG. Good
GG.
game.
Good
Good game. So we'll give that point to Team Emmett. So right now we are tied up with 1-1. Alright, my friends, that's the end of this math lesson for today. Don't forget to post on the dojo that you viewed and participated in today's lesson, in today's math lesson, and be on the lookout for our reading and for our reading and our sight word lesson. Thank you so much, and I hope it was fun for you. Bye, guys.
Bye.